Good morning, this is Ashley. I'm having to talk quietly to not wake up my husband. This morning I've been thinking about the empathy of God. The Bible talks about how Jesus was touched with the very feeling of our infirmities. When you're going through some kind of infirmity, whether it's mental, spiritual, or physical, you can often feel lonely. The psalmist said in Psalm 25, and David was the psalmist, he said, "Turn to me and be gracious to me, for I am lonely and afflicted. The troubles of my heart have multiplied. Free me from my anguish. Look upon my affliction and my distress, and take away all my sins." And David had many afflictions, and some were brought upon himself, and some were thrust upon him by others. But his prayer seemed to always be the same. He turned to God in his distress. And here he's saying, "Look upon my affliction and my distress." I love this verse in Isaiah 63:9. It's describing God. It says, "In all their distress, he too was distressed, and the angel of his presence saved them. In his love and mercy he redeemed them. He lifted them up and carried them all the days of old." Talking about how he took care of his people in the wilderness. And of course they rejected that kindness. They rejected that, but the heart of God in that passage, in all their distress, he too was distressed. And that's true of anything today that distresses you. God is also distressed by what distresses you. It's as if you're the only person on this earth. You exhausted from caretaking. Maybe you're caretaking somebody who's ungrateful or grumpy. Are you exhausted from working and working and working just to make that one paycheck last just that 1 month? Your coworkers, they didn't appreciate what you did, or you're tired of living with pain or rejection. You're tired of feeling lonely even though you're surrounded by people. Whatever distresses you distresses him too. I love this verse from Jeremiah 31. Here's the Lord speaking. "I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with loving kindness." There's that word hesed again, I think. "I will build you up again, and you will be rebuilt." And when you're in the middle of something, you can just feel like you're torn down, or your new normal is devastation, but the Lord's heart is never devastation. He may shake things that need to be shaken, but his heart is never to devastate. Jeremiah 3:33 says he does not willingly bring affliction or grief to the children of men. I think it's in 1 Peter. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 10. "And the God of all grace, who called you to his eternal glory in Christ, after you have suffered a little while, will himself restore you, and make you strong, firm, and steadfast. To him be the power forever and ever. God himself is going to restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast. These very areas today that are your weakness are things that in the future you're going to be able to boast in. They're going to be the very areas of strength. You will not always feel this way. And he's touched with the very feeling of your infirmities, and in all your distress, he too is distressed. Jesus said, in this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world.